Alright guys, today we're working on an Acura TL. This is a 2007 and we'll be replacing the valve cover gasket. Specifically the front one, but we'll see if we can do the back too. Alright, so we're replacing the valve cover gasket, which is right here. Because if you can see it pretty good, this is where we had an engine oil leak right here. It's coming from the valve cover. Alright, so first off, we're gonna have to take out the intake. There's gonna be 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, and there's one in here. So after you take out those 4 screws, we're gonna take this out. It's a 10 millimeter. Go ahead and unplug this from the throttle body and unclip this hose right here. And just to give you a heads up, down here under the intake, there's 2 zip ties that you're gonna have to undo. So let's do that. So see, under the intake, there were these 2 zip ties, and they were just holding down that wire going to the battery cable. The throttle body, you got 4 12 millimeter bolts, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So once you got those off, you're gonna have this plug right here. Just pull off this cover and unclip it. And then you got 2 hoses right here for the coolant. In order to access it, I had to get these plugs out the way, so unplug this, and this one, and this 3rd one right here. Tuck them aside, and now you have access to getting the 2 hoses out. See right here, and the second one right here. Oh shoot, yeah, be careful, it'll leak coolant. So yeah, have fun with that. So the 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take out that plug, and you got 2 hoses down here, and your throttle body's out. Next is we gotta take this whole intake manifold off. So first, to take off the intake manifold, we gotta take off this cover, which has 12 10 millimeter bolts. So here's 4 up there, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And we gotta unplug this right here. This was kind of hard to unplug. Let me show you a little trick I did. So I just like pushed down on it with my thumb, and I got a flathead to get in this crack, and I just turned it to help get it out. Yeah, it's pretty tight fit. And you got that loose. All right, so once you got this unplugged and the 12 10 millimeter bolts off, it's gonna be kind of hard to take off. It's gonna be sealed on pretty tightly. So I just got like a big, I guess, wrench, and just got it under here, and I just pried it up. One side will lift up, then you go on the other side, try to lift it up as well, and then the whole cover will come off. Just like that. In order to take out the intake manifold, we're gonna have to remove 4 hoses. There's one right here. There's 2 at the top. This one and this one. This one was really freaking hard to get off. And then the 4th one is on the side right here. Yeah, see? So I took off the hose right here. And then you could go ahead and remove the, was it 9 bolts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the whole intake manifold should come off. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover these up because I don't want them to accidentally fall in there. The next thing we'll do is take out this whole wiring thingy, get it out the way. So we'll unplug these 3 from the spark plugs things. Remove these 2 10 millimeters. There's a 3rd one right here. And then you'll be able to take this whole thing out. So that's loose, but there's also a 14 millimeter right here. So I have more slack with the whole wiring thingy. So yeah. So just so it can get out the way. And then you're gonna remove these. These are 10 millimeters. 1, 2, 3. And you should be able to pull these right out. Man, this is makes me imagine how freaking hard it must be to replace the spark plugs, especially on the other side. I don't even know how to get back there. So this third one, it looks like the coolant thingy's in the way. So in order to do so, we just got to remove this coolant thingy. It's a 10 millimeter. There's a little bolt right here. This is the mount that was holding the coolant thingy. Once you got the coolant out the way, you go pull this out. There you go. Next, we just got 5 10 millimeters. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a 5th one hidden right here. So take note that these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, they're all the same size. This top one is a little shorter. See how short it is compared to the other ones? So remember, the 4 bottom ones are long, that one top one is short. Okay, so once you got those out the way, you're just gonna have to pry out the valve cover. I use like a little chisel thingy to get in the edge and just pried it up. And I use my hand to go in the engine oil cap, whatever, to yank it out. So this is the gasket we'll be replacing. We'll take this out. All right, so this is under the valve cover. With the gasket kit, this is the gasket. We got 3 like rubber pieces for the spark plugs. So make sure you put it in the right way. This is how it's gonna go in. Just looking at the ones already in there. We'll just use the flathead straight up. Get in the edge. You don't really want to hit the metal, just like get close to the edge and just hammer. Wow, that was a lot easier. So see, I'm already in. I'm just gonna turn it left and right. Go into the edge, push it down. And yeah, there we are. All right, so remember, it's supposed to go in like this. This is upside down, all right? So going like that. A rubber mallet definitely helped make it flush. So now all of these are pretty good. All right, so I thought I had an issue, but what happened is you're not supposed to stretch this, right? So don't stretch the gasket, and it's not completely symmetrical. So like, let's say I put it on this way, right? I have an issue. This tab ain't lining up. So I thought this didn't fit correctly, but all you gotta do is just rotate it. So just pretty much put this one right there, all right? And there you are. And also, you know, most likely yours came with 2 of these. So if it still doesn't fit after rotating it, try the other gasket that came along with it, all right? So we're good. We got the gasket on, spark plug wire gaskets. And now we just gotta put everything back on in reverse order. Let's make sure everything's good. That was good. That's plugged in. This is on. Throttle body's good. 1, 2, 3. Got the 2 hoses down there on the throttle body for the coolant. These look straight. Okay, that hose is connected. That plug is in. Got these 2 plugs in. And I forgot to mention that this was unplugged, so I'll plug that in. Okay, so everything looks good. Time for the moment of truth. Everything sounds good so far. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. Oil leak? Not yet. I'm gonna have to drive it around a little bit. We'll see. All right, so I'm gonna get the garage cleaned up. Got everything laid out. I'm gonna clean it up. Once everything's put away, I'm gonna drive the TL a little bit. Probably drive it up the street to the grocery store, get a case of beer or something, I don't know. And then when I get back, I'm gonna see if it's leaking oil anywhere. So, let's do that. Got more videos coming. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit me up. Leave a comment so we can chat. All right, deuces.